Namaskar. Welcome to Sanatan Gyan ki Ganga. Today our topic is universe and solar system. Before we step up to astrology, understanding universe and solar system is the basic requirement, because astrology is totally depending upon the solar system, totally depending upon the planets effect. So it's better to understand how astrology is connected to solar system. So in solar system, first we understand stars. Star is a big size celestial body, generally consists of hydrogen and helium. It emits enormous light and heat. It is very bigger in size, and continuously it emits heat and light. So sun is star, and in solar system, sun is the ultimate source of energy. There may be so many systems, but here we are concerned with the solar system because Earth is a planet in the solar system. So we will understand the solar system. In that star we have understood. Now beside the star there are so many other stars, and that group of stars are known as constellations. Constellations are, so far known constellations are 88. So far 88 constellations are known. Out of that 27 constellations we study in the astrology, and that is known as nakshatra. So in astrology 27 nakshatra. Nakshatra means group of stars, that will be understanding. So this is our solar system. In solar system we can see this center is sun, and around the sun these all planets are revolving. We can see this side also. Planets are having its own orbit. So first we have to understand what is the planet. Planet is the celestial body which revolves around a star. When it is related to solar system, the planet is a celestial body which revolves around the sun. It has its own orbit. Generally it is of a spherical nature, and it does not cross the orbit of other planets. That is the strict definition of planet. Before 2006, there were 9 planets in the solar system. In 2006, there is one international body called International Astrological Unit. You may be knowing, International Astrological Unit was formed in 1919. And after formation, it is the international body which decides which is the planet and which is not the planet. So in 2006, this association, this union redefined planets, and as per this, planet definition has been changed. So what is the planet definition? We have to see. Planet is a celestial body that is in orbit around the sun. So it revolves around the sun. It has sufficient mass for its self-gravity to overcome rigid body forces, so that assumes a hydroscopic equilibrium, that is nearly round, spherical size, and has cleared the neighborhood around its orbit. Means it does not cross the orbit of any other planet. As far as Pluto is concerned, before 2006, Pluto was also part of solar system. So now Pluto is not part of solar system. It is in solar system, but Pluto is not defined as a planet. Pluto is at same place where it was there before 2006. Pluto is still in solar system. Only as per the new definition, it does not fall within the definition of the planet. Pluto, as far as concerned, it is in orbit around the sun. Yes, Pluto falls under this first category. It is almost nearly round fish shape. Yes, here also Pluto passes the test, but as far as this neighborhood around its orbit is concerned, Pluto was in the habit of, while revolving around the sun, it was crossing the orbit of Neptune also, and sometimes Uranus also. It was just crossing the Neptune and Uranus eventually once in a year, and then it was revolving. So as per this definition, Pluto was taken out of the planet definition, and now planet is in solar system. Today also planet is in the solar system. Pluto is the solar system, but it is not defined as a planet. It is defined as dwarf planet. There are so many other planets, other celestial bodies which lacks definition of planet because of 1, 2, 3 defects. So they all are known as dwarf planets. Now there are some asteroids also. When we go through the asteroid, this is the asteroid belt. The asteroid belt is, this is also a celestial body, small celestial bodies falling between Mars and Jupiter, and they are known as asteroid belt. They are also not coming in planet definition. Then some satellites are there, like Moon. The satellite is a celestial body which revolves around the Sun. Satellite is a celestial body which revolves around the Sun, revolving around some planet. So satellite is having two revolution. One is it is revolving around the planet, some planet, and that planet is revolving around the Sun. So satellite is not only revolving around the Sun, but it is revolving around some planet also. Like Moon is revolving around Earth, and then it is revolving around the Sun. So like this, Moon is a satellite of the Earth. Then we'll understand this area, this asteroid belt. As I told, asteroid belt, and is also, it's a part of a small something called like planet, but somehow they lack the definition of planet as defined by International Astronomical Unit, that was found in 1919, and they changed their definition in 2006. As per that, Pluto does not fall in the definition of planet. See, this is the asteroid belt. In this asteroid belt, this is the meteorites and meteors. This is the asteroid belt, small rocky celestial bodies are there. 24 are, they are bursting. See, if they are bursting and going this outer side, then there is no problem. Let them go wherever they want. But when they come this inner size, then Mars is there. Mars is a hot planet, and 90% probability is there that they will burn in and around the Mars. Somehow if they cross Mars belt also, and then they start reaching to Earth, that is a little bit area of concern, where probability is there that they may crash with Earth also. But that point probability is also lesser than 1%, because when they enter into the orbit of Earth, because of atmospheric pressure, they burn out in that field itself, and they generally doesn't hit Earth. Some of the images of asteroid belts that are coming, meteorites and meteors. When they come into the atmospheric area of Earth, then they are called as meteors. Otherwise, before that, they are meteorites only. This is the solar system, and in the solar system, Sun is here, and from Sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. 8 planets. Pluto is out. So when we understand it from the distance from the Sun point of time, from distance from the Sun, it is in this line itself. These are the called inner planets, and these are the called outer planets. Inner planets are generally of rocky nature. Outer planets are generally of gaseous nature. So this rocky, first we will go through this rocky planets, because they are nearer to Sun, and then one by one we will cross it. So first we see, this is the imaginary line, because this is the asteroid belt, and asteroid belt separates the inner planets and outer planets. So from Sun, number 1 is Mercury, number 2 is Venus, number 3 is Earth, number 4 is Mars, number 5 Jupiter, number 6 Saturn, number 7 Uranus, number 8 Neptune. It's as per serial number. This is the distance from the Earth. The most nearer is Mercury, and the farthest one is Neptune. So from distance point of view from the Sun, this is their serial number 1 to 8. Thereafter will come as per the size. What are the size of the planet? When we come across the size, again we have to keep in mind this difference. this asteroid belt difference. We have to again keep it in mind. These are the outer planets and these are the inner planets. So when we discuss about the size, the first number one in size is Jupiter. Jupiter is number one. Then Saturn is number two. Uranus is number three. Neptune is number four. So serially outer planets are from 1 to 4 in the size. Then we come to inner area. This inner planets, first we will come to our Earth. So fifth position is our Earth. Then we'll go to left. So sixth position is Venus. Then we'll go to right. Seventh position is Mars. Then again we'll go to left. Eighth position is Mercury. I hope it's clear. So while deciding the size of the planets, first we will consider the outer side planets, gaseous planets, and then we come into this inner side planets. So first one is Jupiter, second is Saturn, third is Uranus, fourth is Neptune, fifth is Earth, sixth left side Venus, seventh right side Mars, then eighth left side Mercury. So this is as per their size. Then while understanding the astrology, we have to keep in mind the distance from the Earth also. Which planet is how much distant from the Earth, that we have to keep in mind. So when we calculate distance from the Earth will be 0, and thereafter first left Venus, then right Mars, then left Mercury, then outer planets, that is fourth Jupiter, fifth is Saturn, sixth is Uranus, and seventh is Neptune. This is the difference from Earth. So from Earth nearer is Venus, then Mars, then Mercury, and then this outer planets comes into the picture. So when we understand the distance from the Earth, it is clear that this is the seventh and eighth, sixth and seventh is very, very far away from the Earth. How much they are far, that we'll discuss here. So try to understand. This is Mercury. If this is the Sun, so this is the Mercury. So Mercury is almost 5 crore kilometer from the Sun. Venus is 10 crore from the Sun, 10 crore kilometer. Then Earth is almost 15 crore kilometer from the Sun. Then Mars 22 crore kilometer from the Sun. Then Jupiter 78 crore kilometer from the Sun. Saturn 104 crore kilometer from the Sun. And like this, if we come to Neptune, it's almost 500 crore kilometer from the Sun. So from here we can understand this size also less smaller, distance is very also high. So because of this nature, while we understand astrology, we neglect Neptune and Uranus because their effect on the Earth is minimal. There is no effect on the Earth itself. So the celestial body, the planets which are not having effect on the Earth, we generally don't study in the astrology. So for astrological point of view, we will forget Neptune and Uranus because they are almost 300 kilometer to 500 kilometer distant from this point of time. They are having no effect on the Earth and the living creatures. So that is why when we study astrology, we will not consider this Uranus and Neptune. We can have at a glance. This is the Mercury. Generally, it is supposed to be green color. Venus between white and yellow. Earth is blue planet known because of water. Mars is red planet. Same color is known in astrology also. Jupiter is yellow color. Saturn is dark blue color, like my shirt. It's a dark blue color. It is not shown here. Uranus and Neptune we are not reading in astrology. So when we come across the after comparison in the real solar system and in astrology, we come across that Mercury is in the solar system and it is adopted as planet in Jyotish also. That is yes. Venus is in the solar system planet and it is adopted as planet in astrology also. Earth is planet in the solar system, but it is not considered as a planet in the astrology because we are on the Earth. We have to consider Earth as a stationary, then only we can understand the defects of other celestial bodies. So here Earth is not considered in astrology. Then Mars, yes, Mars is planet in the solar system and Mars is considered in astrology also. Jupiter considered in astrology also. Saturn considered in astrology also. Uranus and Neptune, because of their long distance, they are not considered in the astrology. So finally, out of this 8, 2 are out. So one means 6 planets are shifted. All these 6 planets are covered in astrology. So after considering these 6 planets, when we talk about the astrology and when we talk about the effect of celestial bodies on the earth, we cannot ignore sun. Sun is having the most effect on the earth. If sun doesn't arise, day will not be there, heat will not be there, light will not be there. And it is not wrong to say that even living creatures will not survive on the earth without the sun. So sun affects us very much. So we consider sun as a planet when we study astrology. Sun is planet in solar system. But when we talk about the planet's effect in astrology, we take sun as a planet in the astrology for the astrological calculation purpose. Again, second point goes to moon, satellite of the solar system. Moon is the satellite of the solar system. But when we see the effect of moon on the earth and the living creatures on the earth, we cannot overlook moon while studying astrology. So we adopt moon also as a planet in the astrological system. So 6 taken from here and 1 sun and 1 moon. So total became 9. After 9, astrological experts, they saw some differences still coming in the effects. So what they did, the earth north pole, which is total dark area, and earth south pole, that is also total dark area. So earth north pole they considered as a Rahu, and earth south pole dark area they considered as a Ketu. And for the astrological calculation purpose, Rahu and Ketu was taken into study of the planets in astrological system. So in astrology, Rahu and Ketu are additional 2 bodies which is practically not available. They are shadow planets. They are not the real planets, they are the shadow planets. So Rahu and Ketu are the shadow planets. They are studied as a planet in the astrological system. Sun is a star, but it is studied as a planet in astrology. And moon is satellite, and that is also studied in astrology as a planet. So while studying astrology, while deciding many factors in the astrology, we will be talking about this 9 planets and their effects. I hope this point is clear for you. When we meet next time, we will discuss upon the next point of next issues, next topics. Gradually, we will shift to Jyotish, home, bhav, and their effects. So this is all about the solar system and their effects on the earth. If you like this lesson, then you may subscribe here, you may like here, and yes, you may put your views in the comment section. I shall be waiting for your views. Till that, namaskar.